guys, it's SimplyRemi. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I am doing this zombie glam Halloween makeup tutorial. So I asked you guys on my Instagram, what do you want to see, a zombie or a glam zombie? And a lot of you guys said glam zombie because it's very different. Not many people have done it before and they would rather see this than a normal zombie. So this is my take on a glam zombie. I tried to make it as glam as possible, as like brows, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara. I tried to make it as glam as possible, but also give it a bit of a creepy element to it. So this is the look I've created, and if you want to see how I made this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so first I am starting off with the NYX Time Frame Brow Pomade in Blonde. This is my current absolute favourite. It is so incredible, so pigmented, so creamy. It's insanely flipping good. Now I'm using the number 7 brow pencil just to draw on some hair-like strokes in my brow. I actually really don't like this. It's really sharp and jaggedy and like not pigmented whatsoever, but I just used it just to sort of give my brows a bit more of a wild texture to them because I thought it looked quite cool. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm just wiping around my brows with a tissue with some micellar water on it just to clean them up because I have no foundation on at that point. Then I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 1 just to fill my brows in a bit more and give them a bit more of a long-lasting feel. Because if you're going out on Halloween with it on, you're going to want to have your brows stay on all night. Also, I apologise, it is literally such a bad angle. And I'm just back combing my brows a bit to make them look a bit more wild. And now I'm moving on to the Benefit Professional just to fill my pores up and struggling to squeeze out one-handed because I'm holding my mirror in the other hand. I love this primer so much. It is quite pricey, yeah, it's probably the cheap you can get from the drugstore, but honestly I love it so much. It is so incredible. I accidentally got a bit of my brow there. Don't do that when you can do it, guys. Just mind your brow. And now I'm moving on to the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in 1N, and I'm applying that with a Real Techniques buffing brush, aka my favourite foundation brush in the whole entire world. I actually lost it for a little while, and I found it again, and I literally like freaked out when I found it because I was so happy. Yeah, also I really apologise for sitting in my hair in this video. Like, I've had it in high ponytails for the past 2 days. Past 2 days, and it's made my hair go like really greasy, so I apologise about that, guys. But yeah, so I'm just applying the foundation to my face. I just really love this foundation. You guys know I use it literally every makeup tutorial I do. I talk about literally every makeup tutorial I do, so you guys know I love it. And I'm just putting that around my forehead, trying not to get any in my brows, and then just back combing my brows again because they've gone like blush dry, and that happens constantly throughout the video. And then I'm blending it down my neck just to make sure it matches my neck, because sometimes when your foundation oxidizes it doesn't always match your neck. Okay, now I'm doing concealer, and I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in 1N, and I just had to check out my window because I heard like a noise because it was really windy when I was recording, and I felt like someone was falling over. I thought, oh my god, my gazebo falling over again. I checked, it was fine. But I'm just blending that out. I only got this concealer yesterday as I'm recording this, and honestly I really love it. It's got a bit more coverage than my collection one has got, and it's a bit more dewy as well, which I quite like, so it'd be really helpful for like natural everyday looks, which I'm like super pumped about. And I'm putting that around my nose and on my blemishes just to make sure I don't have any little red bits poking out through my foundation, because even zombies have good skin, so I know. And I'm just putting that away and moving on to the Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder, which I have smashed, and applying that with a Real Techniques powder brush. It's a really big powder brush, and when I was recording this, it was actually like flying everywhere, and I actually got some like a little chunk of it in my eye, so I was like rubbing my eye for ages. Luckily, when I sped it up, it actually didn't show how long I was rubbing it for, and I lost something. What have I lost? My brow comb. I'm back combing them again because I've got some powder in them. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Okay, right, now I'm using the Makeup Revolution Time Sodas Nails eyeshadow palette, my absolute favourite at the moment, and I'm using the white colour just to sort of create a blank canvas for my eyes, just so like the concealer's not like really tacky underneath. I'm going on to my Makeup Obsession Custom palette and using the eyeshadow colour Mink to sort of define my crease a bit. I actually custom made this palette, and I've got some highlighters, a contour, and some eyeshadows in this palette, which I really like. Next, I'm going on to the shade Sand, which is sort of like a fudgy, chocolatey colour, which I'm just defining my crease even further with. I tried to use some cheap eyeshadows in this just to make it a bit better, and I'm going in with the black colour just to smoke the look out a bit more, because I wanted it to be a smoky eye, but I'm really not good at working with dark colours. I'm more better at working with my dark purples, my dark reds. I'm not very good at working with like blacks. So I apologise for the mess of it, guys. And I'm blending that out with a Byeeee fluffy brush, just to sort of clean it up and make it super blendable. Then I'm going in with the green colour from the Sophos Nails palette and just applying that on my Naked Heat brush. And then I end up applying it with my fingers because it looks sort of pigmented. And then over the top, I go in with the Technic Electric Brights palette and go in with the green and the light blue shade mixed together just to give it a bit more of a pop of colour, which you don't really do, it just made it a bit more light, which I guess is okay. And I'm applying a bit more black just to define my crease even further. And then I am doing my eyeliner using the Shape and Glow Super Cat Skinny Eyeliner, which is my absolute favourite. My sister actually gave this to me and she didn't like it, and then she tried it and then she loved it, and now she's got to go buy one because I borrowed it. Apologies you can't see me in that part. I'm just really sorry because I had to have my mirror on between my legs because I couldn't hold it because I had to hold my eyes shut. I also tried to draw it in like my little inner corner to my eye, like an inner corner, but it sort of didn't work because I have really watery eyes when I do makeup, and it sort of like mostly rubbed off during like most of the filming, so you might see that. Then I'm moving on to L'Oreal Baby Roll Mascara just to make my lashes so gorgeous and beautiful. This is the waterproof version because I don't have any other waterproof mascaras, and honestly it is so good. I use it literally every day I use it, but it stays on so long, so yes, definite yes. Then I am just going in with this dark red shade under my eye. I sort of forgot how pigmented this colour was, and I'm just like rubbing it in with my fingers just to blend it out a bit more. And with an Eco Tools blending brush, just doing it a bit more. Next, I'm going in with the bright red shade from the palette and just sort of like trying to make my eyes look better, and going in with the dark brown shades as well. What am I looking for there? Oh yeah, my Eco Tools lip brush. I couldn't find my other brush, so my other like little thin brush, I had to use that one. I'm just using it to sort of like define my eye bags, just to make it look like I haven't slept for a load of years. And I'm doing the exact same on my other eye, just so I can look a bit even. I was going to leave the other eye undone, so I thought it looked cool, but no. Next, I'm using the 17 Cheeks brush, and then 3 colours I just shown you guys from the Sophos Nail Palette to give me a bit of a crazy contour. It was really hard to blend, but in the end I got it perfectly. It was quite intense because I'd underestimated how pigmented it was. Apologies about that, guys. I had to go get another tissue because I'd run out of my tissues, so I had to grab another one quickly from the side. And so I just blend it out my fingers a little bit just to make it a little bit less harsh, and I'm blending it up to my forehead and my neck. Then I believe I am applying a bit more, applying some face powder over that just to like sort of dull it down and make it a bit more grey tone, because still my grey contour colour has not arrived at Halloween yet. And of course, because it's a glam look, I'm going with the Sophos Nails Hands Big Revolution Highlights palette and going in with the little like whitish gold shade on my cheek just to give me a ghastly glow, because even the zombies have got to glow. Yeah, honey. So I'm just finding that all over my face. Then I am going in with the Miss Beauty lip pencil in the colour Wildfire. It's actually from Poundland, but it is so flipping good. And I'm just applying that and then getting one of the little sponge things on a stick and like sort of like rubbing it out, almost like blending it out just to make it look a bit less red, and like smearing it down my face just to make it look a little bit less, I don't know, weird. So that is it for today's makeup tutorial. I did add some little bits of like red scratches using the lip pencil I used. I just like went like that and just rubbed it in with my fingers. That's why my fingers are all red. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please put a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel for awesome content and more of these videos. I'm going to do loads of these videos leading up to Halloween, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. Thank you for watching, guys. If you do recreate this look, make sure to tag me on it on Twitter. My Twitter is down below, and or on Instagram, which is also down below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!